Did you know the Milkman is actually more evil than the doppelgangers in That's Not My Neighbor? Let me explain. Milkman has gained a cult-like following due to his sad expression. But don't be fooled. The reason why he's sad is because of what he's done. Daddy Milkman is a daddy, but he's not yours. Francis is the father of Anastasia Michaelis. We know this because both share the same eyes and also speak with the same inflection. However, we know that they both don't live together. But why? It's because Francis abandoned her. You may have heard the term going out for milk. Francis did this and he's punished for it in nightmare mode, where he's known as Yog, short for yogurt, or off milk. We now see that he has a lock around his neck because he's chained to his daughter for eternity. His daughter also now has 9 eyes because she's watching his every move to make sure he doesn't leave. Plus, her occupation is to also cause misfortune to her dad at every turn. And if you think I'm wrong about the Milkman, which one of the two has an angelic halo over their head? Did you know the milk?
This might look like a normal coin, but there's something hidden inside that's been used by spies throughout history. You see, up close, you can't tell the difference between the covert coin and a real nickel. But when I put it heads up in this metal ring, watch what happens when I slam it on a hard surface. Suddenly, the coin opens and reveals a secret compartment that spies have used to hide messages like this one on microfilm or SD cards that fit inside. This might look like a normal coin.
Hey guys, do you like—
This man just finished building his Lego set, which he had probably spent weeks carefully assembling. But when he looked at the final result, he was totally confused.
Just another day, gonna move my car. Oh, what's this? We buy jump. Oh man, what's wrong with my car?
This man just finished building his—
Can you hide from the cops behind a car in GTA games? In GTA 3, Claude doesn't know how to crouch, so the cops immediately spot him. Even if you hide behind a large vehicle, the cops still manage to find Claude right away. In GTA Vice City, the cops must really love their job because they always manage to find Tommy instantly. In GTA San Andreas, the cops can be heading in the wrong direction, yet somehow they still manage to pinpoint CJ's location.
Get out of my way!
In GTA 4, things change. When the cops arrive at the scene, they don't know where Nico is, so they start searching the area. But eventually, they end up finding him.
Okay, I got eyes on head. Eyes on head. Come out now, and I swear I won't hurt you.
I'm moving in! Cover me!
You're gonna spend the rest of your life in jail if you don't come out now. Cover me! This is not a nice way to treat a guest in your country.
In GTA 5, hiding behind a car actually works. The cops search the area, but quickly give up and completely forget about you. Can you—
अपने स्मार्टफोन पर गॉरिल
आपको तो ये बात पता होगी कि माइनक्राफ्ट का जो सन है वो वर्ल्ड हाइट लिमिट से भी ऊपर होता है, लेकिन क्या हम इस सन के अंदर जा सकते हैं? तो आज मैं यही ट्राई करने वाला हूँ। लेकिन यहाँ पर एक प्रॉब्लम है, माइनक्राफ्ट के अंदर एक लिमिट होती है जिसके आगे हम ब्लॉक को प्लेस ही नहीं कर सकते। तो इसके लिए हमें एक ऐसा लॉन्चर बनाना पड़ेगा जो कि हमें सन के पास पहुँचाएगा। लेकिन शॉकिंग की बात तो ये है कि मैंने वो लॉन्चर बना भी दिया, लेकिन यहाँ पर भी एक प्रॉब्लम है। ये लॉन्चर तभी काम करेगा अगर आपने लाइक किया होगा। तो यार जितने भी लोग देख रहे हैं सब—
This is the Ring Pistol, the world's smallest gun. To fire it, you first unlock the chamber and load 6 tiny bullets. Once the magazine is locked back in, you can wear it as an ordinary ring, but in a moment of danger, it can fire 6 automatic rounds, ensuring the death of 2 people. This is the Ring Pistol.
Hackers versus आपका पासवर्ड इस बार बारी है।
If you only had the ability to flop your body, how long would it take to reach the final 80-kilometer outpost? Well, a train travels 65 kilometers per hour or 1,300 studs per second, while flopping your body only goes for 1 kilometer per hour or 20 studs per second. A train requires 1,232 seconds to reach 80 kilometers.
Nobody tells—
Do you know what happens if you absorb Mjolnir's properties? Meet Absorbing Man, a villain with the power to absorb the properties of anything he touches. By the way, Mjolnir is made from a rare metal called Uru, the same metal used to create Stormbreaker. When Absorbing Man teamed up with the leader and unleashed a gamma wave, it transformed anyone exposed to it into gamma monsters, much like the Hulk. The villainous team was confronted by the Avengers, including Thor. That's when Absorbing Man had the brilliant idea of absorbing Mjolnir's power. For a brief moment, he looked unstoppable, wielding thunder powers and seemingly overpowering Thor, but this was all an illusion. Thor was actually focusing on controlling the Uru properties within Absorbing Man. Finally, Thor spoke.
You were foolish to take on the essence of Mjolnir, mortal. The hammer's power is not yours to control. It is mine.
Do you know what happened
They said it could never be done, but I did it. I found a way to kill any player with air. A block that literally doesn't even exist. It's obvious how you could kill players with air, idiot. The Void. Technically, there are no blocks below bedrock, so killing a player with the Void would technically be killing them with air. Take that, Bent. Wrong, you idiotic incel. The Void does not count as air because below bedrock, the player is not allowed to use the /fill command to fill the blocks with air, which means there is no air in the Void. It's truly empty. But even without the Void, I still have a way to make air deadly, and I call it the water tank of death. Let's say I sent you a random server IP and you join it because you have no friends. You spawn in a water maze and you don't want to drown, so you try to find your way out. But as soon as you find the exit, you die instantly. It turns out that I had a command block with this command inserted, which made you die instantly if you left the water.
ये luxury brands एक दूसरे की
Don't skip ahead.
This is an $18 beginner professional yo-yo, and this is a $150 advanced professional yo-yo. What's the difference? While the $18 yo-yo is made entirely from plastic, making it more resistant to dings and scratches, the $150 yo-yo is made from 7075 aluminium and stainless steel, helping it spin way longer and making it very resistant to tilts. While the $18 yo-yo can switch from responsive to unresponsive, the $150 yo-yo is fixed to unresponsive advanced mode. Finally, the $18 yo-yo has a finger spin dimple. These serve like training wheels, making it super easy to learn tricks like the DNA. The $150 yo-yo, it's designed to be 55 millimeters wide, making it super easy to land the yo-yo tricks that score points in competition.
This baseball player totally ruined a romantic moment when he was testing out.
Can the cops find you in the middle of nowhere in GTA games? In GTA 3, if you jump on a boat while wanted, the cops will chase you. So we need to get a wanted level while already out at sea, which is kinda impossible. So let's use the max wanted level cheat. And the second we activate it, a police helicopter spawns and takes Claude down. In GTA Vice City, the game doesn't really let you go too far out into the ocean. But if you activate the max wanted level cheat, once again, a police chopper shows up and forces Tommy to start swimming. In GTA San Andreas, we can finally reach the middle of nowhere. But even then, once CJ gets a wanted level, the cops instantly know where he is. So yeah, CJ's not getting away either. And in GTA 4, if you gain a wanted level way out in the ocean, a police chopper still spawns right away. And Nico ends up in trouble just like the others. But what about GTA 5? If you somehow get a 5-star wanted level in the middle of nowhere, just like in the older games, police choppers and boats magically spawn out of thin air. So yep, there's no escape.
क्या तुमने कैप्टन में कभी फर्स्ट एवेंजर में ये डिटेल नोटिस किया? जब इस सीन में स्टीव का ट्रेनिंग हो रहा था तो ऑफिसर ने एक फेक ग्रेनेड फेंका था और स्टीव उस पे कूद गया था क्योंकि वो खुद को सैक्रिफाइस करके सबको बचाना चाहता था। लेकिन अगर तुम देखोगे वहाँ पे पेगी कार्टर भी ग्रेनेड के ऊपर कूदने वाली थी, जिससे ये समझ आता है कि वो भी कैप्टन अमेरिका बनने के लायक है और ये विश मार्वल ने पूरा कर दिया एज कैप्टन कार्टर। क्या
Pakistan's strongest man just got exposed. He can push a car and pull a bike. His name is Khan Baba, and people call him the Pillow Man because people call him fake. He says that he weighs 1,000 pounds, which is a weight of a polar bear. But people have supposedly found concrete proof that he's fake because he can arm wrestle 3 people at the same time. His stunts are terrible. And most importantly, the weights he lifts are clearly fake. Even the strongest man in the world made fun of him.
The cards? These are plastic cards, not plastic, but plastic, not paper, but paper, but not paper, but plastic. Very, very tough cards. You watching? Eh? 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 Oh. You see the power of Khan Baba.
Pakistan.
I promised you guys that if we got 100,000 likes, I'd hit a real SpaceX rocket heat tile with a flamethrower. And you guys didn't just hit it. You got 750,000 likes across all of my platforms. You guys really want to see me burn this thing. And I honestly didn't want to do it. This is basically a rare artifact. This is what protects the rocket when it's falling back to Earth at thousands of degrees. But I made a promise, and I'm a man of my word. And this flamethrower melts things like butter. So don't try this at home, because I went to the SpaceX University. All right, here goes nothing. 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh. Let's do it again. What? How is it still there? Okay, that looked insane. I hit this thing hard, but did I even damage it? Let's clean it off. How does it look better than it did before? I promise.
थंडरबोल्ट मूवी में सेंट्री ने यूएस एजेंट की शील्ड को मोड़ दिया था जैसे कि वो प्लास्टिक से बनी हो, लेकिन क्या सेंट्री कैप्टन अमेरिका की वाइब्रेनियम से बनी शील्ड को बेंड कर सकता है? अब तुम में से ज्यादातर लोगों को ये पता ही नहीं होगा कि यूएस एजेंट की शील्ड वाइब्रेनियम से नहीं बनी थी, उसे बस कैप्टन की शील्ड के जैसा डिजाइन किया गया था। बनी तो वो स्टील से थी, लेकिन सवाल ये है कि क्या सेंट्री कैप्टन अमेरिका की वाइब्रेनियम वाली शील्ड को बेंड कर सकता है? तो थंडरबोल्ट मूवी के अंदर जब सेंट्री बकी के वाइब्रेनियम वाले आर्म को क्रश करने की कोशिश करता है तो वो ऐसा नहीं कर पाता, जिसके बाद वो बकी के वाइब्रेनियम वाले आर्म को उखाड़ लेता है। थंडरबोल्ट मूवी में
The fact is, these miniatures can't fire, but can we at least make it shoot something? Here are my attempts. Remove the gun from the magazine. Load the magazine fully. And loosen the button cap a little. Then let go of the bottom cap. Remove the dust cover. Pull the lever all the way back. Place a dummy round on the action. Aim and release. There we go. It flies. But here's the simplest way. Just insert a loaded magazine and let the dummy rounds fly out of the chamber. The fact is, these miniatures can't fire. But can we at least make it shoot something? Here are my...
ये 3 बुक आपके सोच. The biggest mystery in That's Not My Neighbor has just been solved. Totally. This is the entity, and the entity only shows itself when you call the Triple D on an innocent neighbor. Only problem is, nobody knows why it does this and just what the f it is. Well, I think I have the answer. In both normal and nightmare modes, everyone is accounted for in each reality, except for this face. But what if the reason the entity doesn't have a counterpart is because they want to remain faceless? Remember back to The Secret Note, where we find out that William Afton is the lead researcher of the Trojan Horse Project. Well, there's a man above him who is pulling all the strings. Oswald D. Kepler, a government official responsible for all this death and also chooses to remain faceless, which is why in nightmare mode, their entire face takes up the entire screen, and you see who is actually accountable for this horrific fate. It shows them for what they truly are, a monstrosity of humanity, which is why the biggest mystery in That's Not My Neighbor has just been solved.